To form molecules, atoms must exchange or share electrons from their outer electron shell to create atomic bonds. An ionic bond occurs when one atom gives an electron to another atom. Atoms linked together in the way are called ionic bonds, as shown here. When two atoms join together in a covalent bond, which is shown here, they form a molecule that shares electrons. Unlike in the ionic bond, neither of the atoms in a covalent bond loses or gains an electron. Instead, both atoms use a pair of shared electrons. The simplest covalent bonds form between atoms of the same element. Now, I'm going to show you some ionic bond examples, which our first example is sodium chloride, which is known as table salt. The second example is calcium chloride, which is known as rock salt. The third one is sodium hydroxide, which is used in soap. Another example is sodium fluoride, which is fluoride found in your toothpaste. You've probably heard of this before. The other one is iron oxide, which is known as rust. Our last example for ionic bonds is calcium hydroxide, which is basic salt in actate class tablets. Covalent bond examples are, the first one is water. Water consists of a covalent bond containing hydrogen and oxygen bonding together to make H2O. Diamonds are another example. A diamond is an example of a giant covalent bond of carbon. A diamond has a giant molecular structure. A metallic bond is the sharing of many detached electrons between many positive ions, where the electrons therefore act as a glue, giving the substance a definite structure. It is unlike covalent or ionic bonding. It's different. Metals have low ionization energy. Therefore, the valence electrons can be deoxyrized throughout the metals. Here are all three together. Metallic structures showing possible electron paths around the nuclei of metal atoms, represented as spheres with a positive charge. Metallic bonding can be thought of as a cloud of positively charged ions immersed in a cloud of valence electrons. So metallic is a sea of free-floating valence electrons. It's not attached to any one atom. It's free to move, and the properties are malleable, ductile, and a good conductor of heat and electrons. For me, I'm kind of a visual person, so I found this comic about metallic bonding, and this girl goes, "Do you want to split the money so we can buy the biggest jar of candy and share it?" And they all go, "Yeah, that's a great idea." Which is basically like a covalent bond forms when two nonmetal atoms share their pooled valence electrons. An ionic bond is the attraction between positively and negative charged ions and in an ionic compound, and a metallic bond is formed when many metal atoms share their pooled valence electrons. Examples of metallic bonds are iron, cobalt, calcium, magnesium, as seen here, silver and gold, platinum, chromium, copper, zinc, and sodium. Thanks for watching!